Okay, so the second video is looking at a quadratic pattern, although I'm not supposed to notice that it's a quadratic pattern, it's just I happen to spot these a mile off. My new table is looking at the P, the total number of equilateral triangles in a pattern with n rows. So my first row has 3 triangles in it. My second row has the 5 triangles plus the 3 from the first row, which gives me 8. The third row has 7 plus 5 plus 3, which gives me 15. And if I worked out the fourth row has 24. Now if I work out the differences, exact same as I did before, the difference was 5 there, then 7, and then 9. So the first difference is not the same. So this is not a linear pattern. But the second difference is the same. So it is a linear pattern. So it is a quadratic pattern. If the second difference is the same, then it's a quadratic pattern. If it's third difference the same, it would be a cubic. So you can spot the type of pattern that you've got. Now, I much prefer trying to draw and work out an equation if I've got a picture to work with. But in this case, the pictures aren't very clear. It doesn't give me a structure to work with. But the other thing I know is that the coefficient of x squared is always half of this second difference number. So the coefficient of x squared is half of 2, which makes it 1. So what I can do is I can take my pattern and I can take away the x squared component. So 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16, and that leaves me what's left. And if I've done this right, I should just be left with the single linear pattern that I had left. And look, I've got a pattern and it's going up by 2 each time. And if I think of that in terms of the pattern number, and back to our last video, that is 2n. So I had an x squared bit, and now I've got a 2n bit. There isn't a constant, there isn't a y-intercept to find, because that's it. Now let me just double check that. If I put 1 into that equation, so n equals 1, my p equals 1 squared plus 2 lots of 1, which is 3. And if I choose n as 3, I get p equals 3 squared plus 2 lots of 3, which is 15. So I know I've got it right. Sweet.